welcome in the second part of my playthrough of Stand for New Zealand scenario from Advanced Squad Leader Starter Kit 3. And looks like so far German Advance is not doing very well. This is turn 3 and the Germans are still fighting in this part of the board and they can't make deeper. In fact, they managed to eliminate some of the British units, but I think it should be much faster than they do. So let's carry on. We are in the turn 3 and let's start our game. We are in the rally phase of the Germans, and now I will try to repair this heavy machine gun. Of course I failed, and all the other Germans here are fine. And now they will try self-rally. 8 and 8, they are in the woods, so -1 and +1, they are fine. I should remove pin marker. And all the other Germans are fine, I believe. Yeah. As for Brits, their commander here tries to rally himself. 7, he cannot. So all he can do is to remove rally marker, DM marker, and this crew tries to rally themselves too. They can't. So that's all for rally phase. I believe I haven't much else to do in the rally phase now. No, I don't have to. So we are going into the prep fire phase. So who is going to prep fire? This squad with commander fires at them. It's 6 plus 2 because of the gun shield, -1 because of the commander, so it's 7. In 4 it is pin test check. It's 11, so they are pinned. And I guess who is going to fire here? Well, them. I think I will team up these two groups. They have total strength of 4 and 7, so it will be 11, and it is doubled because they are firing on the adjacent hex, so it will be 22. So we have 22, but wait a moment, I have another idea. I will start with them, and they are firing on this hex with 4, 7, 11. So it will be 8 plus 2 minus 2, 7, 1 MC, and 8, they are broken. Okay. Now I am not going to fire with them now, because I have different idea for them. So now them, they won't fire, and now them. They have 10, so they are firing on this hex with +2, +3 and -1, so it's +2. 8, it is 10, no effect. So that's all when it comes to the German prep fire phase. Next we have German movement phase. So they are taking double time, because we need to hurry, and we need to hurry bad. So they have now with CX they have now 6. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they can fire at them. This is 10, so they are under maximum range, so they will fire with a firepower of 2. And now -2 because they are moving in the open ground and in the with non-assault, and they are firing through the road, so they don't get hindrance from these orchards. So this is 2, -2, and 3. Oh, I think they scored a hit. 3 in the column of 2, it is 1 MC. So for the first squad, they passed. For the second squad, they are pinned. It is 1 and first fire. And now they continue their advance. Let's place another close CX here to remember that they had CX in use. And now it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now this group, they are going to use double time 2 and they are moving with their leader. So this is CX with a leader, so it will be, let me check, 8. So we are leaving this light machine gun here, and now I will leave them too, these guys with mortar, because they would slow me down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now this group with mortar. Mortar has portage points of 5, and this means that they can spend only 2 movement points, and if with CX they will have 3. So they will take CX and they will move here. Alright. Now here 1, 2, 3, 4. So they join this stack, but they are not prep fired. Now them 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they can fire at them with a strength of 2 and +1 because they are up the hill, and -1 because they are not using assault movement. So it's 2 and no modifier, and 5. 5 in the column of 2, it is normal morale check. They are broken. And 1. Now them 1, 2, 3, 4. That's all. And now here 1, 2. This machine gun fires at them. So this is 6 + 2 and -1 for non-assault movement. Wow! It's 4 in the column of 6. It is 2 MC. For leader, he is fine, but I mean he is pinned, and for his men, they are fine. So leader is pinned. And the squad is fine. Now this let's mark them as the first fire. Now they are moving 1, 2, and 3. So that's their movement. And I think that's all when it comes to the German movement. Yes, that's all when it comes to the German movement. Let's remove residuals. And now we have Allied defensive fire phase. So they are firing here, 8 + 2. This is 6, so this is, first of all, it is rate of fire, but also this is normal morale check. For the German leader, 10, he is broken. For the first squad, they are fine. For the second squad, they are pinned. And since our German leader had morale higher than his men, they have to undergo morale check. First squad, they are pinned, and the second squad, they are already pinned. And he is broken. And we have one more shot with medium machine gun, so 4 plus 2, and this is a miss. Now, who's next? I wonder if anyone can. Well, they are pinned. They haven't anyone in their covered arc. So, guess that's all when it comes to the defensive fire. Next, we have German advancing fire. So they are firing here. They have 3, so it will be 2. This is they are firing out of the British covered arc, so this is not a gun shield in effect. And 5 in 2. This is normal morale check. 7, they are fine. Who's next? Well, them. They have 7, and they are firing on adjacent hex, so they have same strength. So this is 6 plus 2, no effect. And they are firing here, 4 plus 2, no effect either. So that's all for the advancing fire, not very effective this time. And road. They cannot road because all the hexes are adjacent to the enemy, so they are eliminated. They are routing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And anyone else has to road? No. He is pinned. Okay, so now we have advance phase and Germans. Close combat. That's all when it comes to German advance. And now let's remove pin markers and let's resolve close combat here. We have 2 versus 1 because they are pinned, so pin halves defender's strength. So Germans, it's 6, it is enough to eliminate Brits, and Brits, they have 4 in the 1 to 2, it is enough to eliminate Germans too. So both sides eliminated each other. Let's remove anti-tank rifle, so that's no good. And this concludes German part of the turn 3. We are moving into British part of the turn 3. Wait a moment, I have to remove pin markers from this stack too. So, this is the British part of the turn, and now we are starting with rally phase, and now they want, this commander tries to rally, he's back to normal, he tries to rally his men, and 7 they cannot. This crew, 7, it is back to normal. And Germans, Here this commander tries to rally himself. 7 plus 4, he cannot, and the soldiers are trying to repair this machine gun. They can, finally. It took them a while to repair this stuff. Now here they can only remove Desperation Morale marker, and that's all for rally phase. Next we have British prep fire phase. So they are firing here again. 8 plus 2, and they are lucky. 7 in N, in 8 it is 1 MC. For the commander, he is wounded. Let's see how bad. He is dead. That's bad. Now the squads, first squad, they are broken. The second squad, they are completely fine. And now, because they lost commander who had morale higher than them, they have to make additional morale checks with his modifier, which was -1, as negative modifier for this test. So it will be morale check +1. For this squad, they are fine. For the other squad, they are fine. But this squad remains broken, and we have no commander to help them. That's bad. That's really bad. Now, who's going to fire next? This squad fires here. This is 2 and 5. In the column of 2, this is normal morale check for Germans, and they failed, so they are broken. Oh, sorry, not him. Them. Who else? They are firing into this hut with 6 plus 2. It's 5. Plus 2 is 7. In the column of 6, it is normal morale check for this leader. He's fine. Now they cannot see anyone, actually. So I need to move them somewhere from this hex. And next, well, I guess that's all when it comes to the prep fire. So we have movement phase, and I am making assault movement onto this hex. So I wonder if anyone can see me. I believe they not. This hill here blocks their line of sight, so no. And that's all for the British movement. And next we have German defensive fire phase. So do I want to fire anywhere? I believe yes. I believe I will fire here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I have 7, 11, so it will be 8, -2 and +2. Normal morale check for Brits. They failed, so they are broken. Anyone else? Well, here we have a squad with machine gun, so it will be 12 plus 3 this time, because leader is gone. 4. It is 7. In the column of A of 12, it is 1 MC. Not bad. And we scored rate of fire also. So for the British leader, 9, and it was +1, so he's broken. And for his men, 6, 7, they are pinned. The leader broke, so they have to take a check, but they are already pinned, so we don't have. And now I am making another shot with this machine gun, so it is 6 plus 3. 7 plus 3 is 10. No, this is a miss. So I think that's all when it comes to the defensive fire. Right, that's all. And next, since it was defensive fire, next we have British advancing fire, but nothing to do. And next we have road phase. They are in the building, they are in the building, they are not. So they are routing here and there to the woods. And oh, sorry, they have to leave this mortar alone because it slows them down significantly. So no, they cannot carry the mortar when they are routing. And next we have British advance phase. Nowhere to advance, that's fine. Close combat, no close combat to resolve. We can remove pin marker from here, and this should do the trick when it comes to the turn 3. We are going into turn 4. So let's start with rally phase. Now this commander tries to rally himself. 7 plus 4, he cannot. Anyone else? For the Germans, they will try self-rally. They made it. And no, this is not a full advanced squad leader, but starter kit. And when you roll natural 2 during the rally, it was self-rally. This is field promotion. And they cannot be better. They are already elite unit, so they cannot be advanced. That's bad. And now I can remove Desperation Morale from here and from there, and this British commander will try to rally his men. 7, he made it. So that's all when it comes to the rally phase. We have prep fire phase next. I can remove this Desperation Morale from here, so it will be 12 plus 3, 9. We also get rate of fire. 9 in the column of 12. This is normal morale check. For the Kiwis commander, he is fine. For his men, they are not. And we got rate of fire, so second shot with a 6 plus 3, it's 9 in the column of 6. This is nothing, and still rate of fire. And 9, this is a miss, but a rate of fire is retained. And no, this is the end. Anyone else wants to fire? No. So we are going into the German movement phase. So let's remove double time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. But wait. When they were here, no, this woods blocks their line of sight, so they couldn't fire at them. And now 1, 2, 3, 4. and now they can fire at them. They spent already 4 movement points. Let me mark to remember about it. And now they are firing at them. 4 and +1 because of the hill, -1 because of non-assault movement. It is 5 in the column of 4, 1 MC. So commander, he's fine. Unit 1, 8, they are pinned. And the second one, 9. So both of these units are pinned. So they cannot move any further. And 2 and first fire. They are not firing. Now this group, 1, 2, 3, and they are firing at them. 4 with +1 and -1, so 4 and 7 in the column of 4. Pin test check. This is a fail, so they are pinned. Them 1, 2.5, 3.5, and they are firing. They have 6, -2, and 4. Oh my, 2 in the column of 6. This is 1 killed in action, so they are dead. This commander goes here, and this group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's all for the German movement. It's still pretty bad for Germans. Normally they should be somewhere here, but now they are somewhere on this hill instead. Now British defensive fire. I don't have any good opportunities to perform it because all the units that fired are already can already fire on the adjacent hexes only, so nothing to do. So let's remove defensive fire markers. They are broken, so they cannot fire either. And next we have advancing fire. So here they are pinned, so they can only fire with 2 because of the light machine gun. So this is going to be 2 and 7. This is nothing. And them, they have 1 because they have both 1 because they are pinned. So they have 2 +1 -1, nothing. And that's all. Not much else to do with the advancing fire. Next, road phase. Do I have anyone to road? Nope, I believe. They are just pinned, right? Right, yeah, they are pinned. So now on to road and advance. Here, 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 there. They cannot advance since they are pinned, and they advance here. So that's all for advance. No close combat, no close combat, so all pin markers are removed. And this concludes German actions in the turn 4. So, it's British half of the turn 4. Rally phase. This commander, 8, he rallies himself, and now he tries to rally his men. 6 plus 4, it's 10. -1 for the commander, -1 for the building. No, it's not enough. They remain broken. Now they are all fine, and the Germans, I think they are all fine, and I cannot self-rally in the British turn. But well, wait, I can self-rally this unit. 12. Oof, they don't. They are halved. That's bad. Okay, so we have a British prep fire phase. So they are firing here. 4 plus 1. 7 in the column of 4. Pin test check. Passed. They are firing here. 4 with +1. Oh. 8. This is a miss. They are firing here. 6 plus 1. 8 in the column of 6. Pin test check. For the leader, he's fine. For the squad, they are fine. And for the second squad, they are pinned. They have 2, so they are firing here with the firepower of 1. And this is 5 in the firepower of 1. This is pin test check. So leader, he's fine. Squad, they are fine. The other squad is already pinned, so we don't have to. And now they cannot see anyone. They have a little chance to score a hit, but they will try. 4 plus 3, a miss. 4 plus 3, a miss. So that's all. And that's all when it comes to the Allied prep fire. Next we have Allied movement, and they move 1, 2, 3, 4. They are broken, and now 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's all. Next we have German defensive fire phase. So they are firing here. 6 and 5 in the column of 6. 1 MC. For the leader, he's fine. I think, let me check, he's 8, yeah? For his men, they are broken. They are firing here with 4, 11, so it's 8, plus 1 minus 2, so it's 8 minus 1, and 9. Pin test check only, they passed. And here they are firing here, so this is 4 and 2, so it's 6, plus 1 minus 1, and 4 in the column of 6, 2 MC. 8. They have 7, so they are broken. That's all? Yes, that's all. Oh, wait a moment, no. 12 plus 3. Rate of fire, and 9 in the column of 12, normal morale check. For leader, he passes, squad, passed. And now rate of fire. Wow, it's 2, so it's a cover. So it is 4, and result is 5, 1 MC. Leader, it is 9, so he's pinned. And the squad, 11, they are broken. They were already broken, so they are turned into half squad now. And with desperation morale on them. And there was a rate of fire, so one more hit. 4, oh my, and rate of fire is retained. It's 4 plus 3, 7. In the column of 6, it is normal morale check. For the leader, he fails, so he is broken. For his men, they are fine. And I'm not going to push my luck anymore, because I don't want to risk damaging this gun. It already did good job, so that will be all for German defensive fire. And that's all for the defensive fire. Next we have a road phase. Advancing fire phase. No one performs any advancing fire. So let's remove these markers. And next we have a road phase. So they have to road. They are routing here, and interdiction roll. They passed. So they are moving into these woods. That's all. Yes, that's all for the road phase. Advance phase. They are advancing here. And that's all for advance. Close combat. No close combat, so we can remove pin marker. And there was desperation morale. Okay, so this concludes turn 4. We are moving into turn 5. Germans are still quite far from achieving victory. I mean, these two groups are reaching the outskirts of the town, but Brits are controlling all the stone buildings. So, to win the game, I need to break this line of defense extremely quickly with them, and then try to size these buildings. But in this turn, British reinforcements are going to arrive, and this is going to be a problem, because they are arriving from this direction, and they will probably size some of these buildings, using their tanks as mobile machine gun positions, and limiting my free space of movement, because even if these tanks are not extremely powerful, they can ride onto the hex with your units if they are not in the buildings, and then they get some really nasty firepower. So I feel bad for Germans. I don't think they can achieve a victory quickly, but they will try. Oh, and one more thing I forgot about. Here. This unit was adjacent to the enemy unit, so it must be marked with desperation morale, and due to this fact they had to retreat here. And Brits in their advance, they will move there. So that's what I forgot about. Sorry for that. And now we are going to I think this is a good moment to call it a day and to finish this part of the play, and we'll be back for the next part of the game soon.